Hello and welcome to another episode of Travel Highlights. Today we feature Montana city skylines. When you think of Montana skylines, you typically picture wide open spaces like this. The cities are less well known and not generally thought of as part of Montana. In this video, we're going to introduce you to some of the cities. We will showcase the 7 metropolitan and micropolitan statistical areas. These statistical areas consider the population in the urban area, not just in the largest or predominant city. As we explore the largest urban areas, we will point out some of the tallest buildings in the state. For example, the tallest building in Montana is the first interstate bank building located in Billings. By way of comparison, the tallest buildings in the world are over 1,000 feet. Generally, to be considered a tall building, the building must be at least 300 feet, about the length of a football field. Montana's 272-foot tall building just misses the 300-foot benchmark. The red and orange areas on this map show the most densely populated areas of the state. Notice on the Montana map, there are a lot more wide open green spaces than red urban sprawl. Now let's focus on some of these red areas. They're the population centers, many of which are about the size of a generic suburb in other states. The most populated area is the Billings MSA, with about 185,000 residents calling it home. Then moving to the western side of the state, the Missoula MSA boasts a population of about 120,000, followed by the Bozeman MSA at 115,000. Then one of the most isolated urban areas in the country, Kalispell, has about 105,000. Then we move to 2 areas in the center of the state with nearly identical population totals, Helena and Great Falls. Then the Butte MSA rounds out our list with a population of about 35,000. This area at one time had considerably more people than it does today. This is one of the more colorful mountain cities. Most of the buildings in the area reflect the historic nature of the city. The tallest building is the Finland Hotel at 135 feet. It was built all the way back in 1924. The Great Falls area. Great Falls doesn't have much in the way of a skyline. Really, it doesn't have one at all. This rather bland picture is of the U.S. Bank building, which is believed to be the tallest building in Great Falls, slightly over 100 feet. Helena area. This area has many buildings that reflect church and state. The tallest building is the St. Helena Cathedral at 230 feet. And then the second highest building is the state capitol, standing in at 165 feet. Kalispell is one of the most scenic and isolated areas in the state. With such impressive scenery, the skyline does not stand out. But one building, the classically styled Flathead County Courthouse, does stand out for being the tallest building in the area and having a clock tower without a clock. Bozeman. Bozeman has a nicely defined downtown with a short skyline. While the tallest buildings are associated with Montana State. The tallest building in the area is the South Hedges Residence Hall at about 130 feet. Missoula. Missoula has a skyline located around the Clark Fork River. In the past 20 years or so, there has been a building spree, adding a more modern look to the city. The tallest building is the Millennium Building, at a height of 128 feet. That brings us to the largest urban area in the state, Billings. Billings is a city with a skyline that might be recognized by those outside of the state. There are many great day and night views of the city. Of the many views, sunsets with the rim rocks make the best cityscapes. The city has 3 buildings over 175 feet. As mentioned earlier, the tallest building in Montana is the first Interstate Center, followed by the Billings Crown Plaza at 245 feet, and the Wells Fargo Plaza, standing at 176 feet tall. We hope you enjoyed the roundup of the biggest urban areas of Montana. Can you think of other skylines, structures, or Montana landmarks we should have covered? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe as we add more travel highlights. See you soon.